Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're off and running, guys.
Cool.
All right, Sean,
Sounds good.
so kind of give an update, and then you and I had a conversation the last meeting after the meeting was over when you were on a couple of meetings ago.
Mhm.
And I want to share with everybody what our the thoughts that we were having in an addition for monitoring car shows or registering
Yeah.
car shows. But anyway, talk about what's going on with the Genoa.
Genoa is still all on schedule. No roadblocks when it comes to or
We're
and
losing you.
happy with it. It's really just a matter.
You broke up.
Genoa has terrible cell service there.
Okay, I can hear you now. So go ahead.
Yeah. Schedule, timing,
Yeah.
all confirmed to go. Trying to improve the registration process. We learned a bit last year, we learned a bit the year before, and the ideal solution is the website that I've got under construction right now. It's just probably not going to be done as soon as people want it to be done to start registrations. I just got another draft web team and once that's complete, the goal will be that people can just go on the website, they can register, and even if they aren't paying, at least it'll auto-generate their ticket and take a lot of the administrative load off. But my goal will make it to where they can pay, they get their registration tag for their dash, they can simply print it out, and there's a full clean digital log for people to use. And I'm trying to make it as friendly as possible for people that aren't used to things like that. So I'm going to review that tonight after I settle in for the evening, see where we're at. Odds are I might need to go the manual registration route this year if we need to start letting people register now, and just continue to refine it for the next cycle. But I'm hoping to have it done just because, each year keeps getting busier for me. So manually administering registration emails is a bit difficult to keep up with for me these days. But no major roadblocks, just trying to refine the process right now.
So before anybody asks any questions, let me chime in on something that Sean has an idea, and we were talking about this kind of off Zoom. We were one night. The way Sean is designing the registration form, it would be totally 100% online. And the thought process would be this could be a coalition online registration form for any club to use if they so choose. Totally 100% online, like he's designing. Any club could use it, and we have a way to get in, and I don't think we would charge for it. I mean, that's up to Sean, but that way they could have an online registration form for their club. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but
yeah, so effectively what it is, the test that on the Genoa show, no intention would not be to charge for it. I actually created a nonprofit about a month ago so I can do better bookkeeping on all these types of processes. And it'll cover operating expenses of the web and stuff like that. I may selling some ad space to people that sell car parts or something like that. I'm not really worried about monetizing it. I'm just trying to simplify the process for my own sanity. And once I've got fully automated, I see no reason why we can't just make that to where any could utilize that for registrations for their own car show. So I would say don't anticipate it being ready for car shows this season because it's still not even ready for demoing it yet. But that's the long-term intention, is to make it to where it'll keep a catalog of people that log into the website, want to be notified about certain car shows, really start being an effective online tool for the coalition and all the clubs. and make it to where, hot August nights could showcase some information there and all that. But the simplicity of it would be that someone can go in, fill out a simple form. It'll generate their dash ticket automatically as their receipt, and they can print that out and just show up to the show. And we know that that they're already registered, and it keeps a nice clean log. That makes things easier to follow through on, simplify the process. That's what I do in a lot of other businesses. Just a matter of trying to do that for the club.
Yeah, so maybe in the fall, we could like do some beta testing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think about it?
Because once it's built for one.
What do you think about that, guys? Totally online for each club. It's individualized for your club. And you just have access to it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And it falls in line with what the coalition is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I know we'd love to use it.
Yeah. And we could probably do some beta testing, like I said, in the wintertime with our core group here, and just do some, half a dozen fake registrations and see what it looks like. That way you can kind of get used to it. And then it's available for any club.
Yep.
We'll get to you in a few minutes, Danny.
Yep.
So that'll be the goal of it. I guess I'm as of right now, I'm kind of waiting. In the past, we would put out registration early because we had to get links up for Han's website and things like that. But I really didn't start getting registrations until 60 days before, and it really got really heavy 30 days before the event. So I'm honestly kind of looking for all of your guidance on whether you think I should push out a registration flyer now, or if you think it's going to be a problem, to wait another couple of weeks and see how it goes. We've got the save the date flyers out on social media. People that are following the event know that we're still planning on it happening. I did push out that registration would be coming because I'm trying to work on the website. But just looking for your opinions on whether we should pull the trigger on a form and do it manual, or if you think it's okay to wait a few more weeks and kind of see where we're at.
I know, Sean, I'm all about promoting the event as soon as possible. So, but that's kind of the guy I am. But so I kind of feel if we can get it out there now and get a flyer out there now and push the registration, and if you have to make adjustments later on, then we do so. But the more we can promote, the more we can get it out to people, and the more people will be in the know. But that's just my thought.
Kevin, I agree with you. We like to push things like you do and get our stuff out there as much as possible.
Did any of you?
The sooner you can get stuff out, the more people can actually set aside time or get time off to be able to make it to the events.
Absolutely.
Any of you
Absolutely. You wait too long. You wait too long, and you might lose some people.
Did any of you go to Big Mama's car show?
Too expensive.
Yeah, Big Mama's was in Lampe Park down here in the Gardnerville area. There was all kinds of complaints about the registration and stuff. Some people got it, with not much time to register ahead of time. And then the day of the event, they doubled the registration fee.
Ooh.
So they did. And there was an issue with the parking because it's at Lampe Park and they parked on the grass and everything else. But then the late covers and the people that are registering day of showed up and they had to park them in the back part of the grassy area, which was kind of out of the way. And then the rest had to be parked in the parking lot. And the ones that parked in the parking lot who paid registration weren't even judged.
Oh, wow.
Judges weren't told that these cars are overflowing. They're in the parking lot, the cement park, or, the parking lot out in front of the park. So there was some issues. I know our show, we seem to have plenty of parking and everybody knows Nixon Street, is the overflow and stuff. So that's a little different, but
Sean, do we have a limit on ours? Okay, say that again, you broke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Sean. But I could see an issue, guys, with, parking in the Genoa Park and having a unlimited amount of cars show up. Then what do we do?
Right.
I know we had problems with registration. We're still trying to figure it out, and it's been an issue as the show continues to grow. But we need a flyer. We need to promote now.
Okay.
Like Danny said, we need to be able to get people to know what the secure date is, what the location is, so they can make plans. Because if we wait too long, we're going to lose those extra participants.
Yeah, I've had people ask me what date it's gonna be and where, all that stuff, so.
I have as well.
Yeah,
I think we
Okay.
probably ought to
then-
do the old style, Sean.
Yeah, I think give more time to refine the process and minimize any mistakes with the new process anyways.
Yeah.
So by the end of the week, I'll have something put together. I mean, it's all kind of prepped. I just have to fine tune it with just the array of other things I'm working on right now. But that's not hard. It's more so just the follow through of the individual registration. So I'll get it sorted by the end of the week, push it out, and we'll plan on pushing the website to testing for next year.
Yeah,
or
we could
testing
something we could do
throughout
in the
season.
wintertime, man. Really get it fine tuned and start promoting it for next year.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
that'd be
I
a really
agree.
cool tool for all the car clubs and myself.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'd love to get it out there because it's to be quite honest, I'm not going to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
I just
Well, it's all
I know
of-
it for a
You're opening up so many offices too, shops.
So that being said, we need to figure out a solution how to get a handle on this year, so we're not overwhelmed. If it's not going to be perfected till next year, we need to have a solution so we don't run into what we had to last year. I know Sean was buzzing his ass. We were all
Oh, yeah.
buzzing our ass last year, so we need to get something
Well, I mean,
something in line.
it would go along the same route that we did last year, and I think the biggest problem we ran into with the method last year was we didn't have enough volunteers. So
Right.
if we have more volunteers with that method, we'll be fine.
Well, that's all
I
you
just-
need is a group of people to, do certain things for sure.
Well, that's always the issue.
Yeah. So if we have a few more for administration, collecting fees, I mean, conceptually, having people just send an email, get their tag, show up, and then we walk to the cars and collect payment upon parking after they're parked is
Sorry,
fine.
guys.
We just have to have enough bodies. So I would
Maybe
say
we
since
could-
I've got, go ahead.
I was going to say, can we promote that on the coalition page with a flyer of the Genoa show, looking for volunteers,
Volunteers,
for
yeah. Sure we could.
admin, whatever we got, what our needs are.
Registration. But do you need help like pre-registration, Sean? Because we could do that.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that. I need people that are a little bit more computer savvy. So anybody that's going to volunteer for pre-registration, I can kind of do a quick walkthrough and a breakdown. And what I would do is structure the email that people are replying to send to a group of people instead of just me. And then we would need to stay in communication. What I would do is I would set up a Google Drive file that would have pre-built registration cards with numbers. And we would just need to make sure we're all on the same page and sending out the right dash card so that we're not sending out duplicates. So obviously putting more people in the mix creates a risk for mistakes. And that's the part I've tried to avoid in the past. But I think honestly that if we can push it the way we did last time and we have more volunteers the day of the event, then we can execute on it no problem.
Okay.
So the biggest thing is if we've got, I need basically 4 people for admin at the event that aren't having to worry about parking cars or anything else.
I'll be in on that. I'm in on the admin.
I can too. We've done our shows and I'm kind of
Yeah.
savvy on that stuff.
And let me ask Mary Lee, because she's done that. She might be able to do the pre-reg for you with the computer stuff, Sean.
Okay.
Let me ask her, because then that you have the communication directly with her. It's done.
I'm sure Marnie will be in it as far as the admin stuff, registration.
Yeah, she's good too. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't think you have to worry about it. Just have to delegate.
Yep.
Okay. If there's anybody that needs to take the day off of work or something like that in order to be there the whole time, I see no reason why the coalition shouldn't just cover that person's expenses for helping out if they're having to bail.
That's what I
so,
did.
you know, I know, and I know that's hard. So, you know, in the end, you know, the event isn't really about making money. It's about, you know, getting people together and having a good time. And if we've got to help, you know, some members of the coalition out in order for them to help us out, I see no reason we shouldn't. So,
That's pretty
I would
generous.
say, I would say this round, you know, because my goal is to just don't, you know, I've identified, you know, a couple different foundations. I've got more businesses that want to be involved this year. You know, a friend of mine bought the Pink House, so he's more than happy to coordinate. So, yeah, there's a few more moving parts this year, but they're all positive. None of them are points of resistance, which is definitely a good thing. So.
Hey, Sean, I know you have all the community involved and they're going to be busy with everyone there in their businesses, but is there any possibility of their employees or anything like that participating as far as volunteers?
It's a possibility. Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing that they usually have is they're trying to get as many people there to staff their businesses because of the influx of people. So they're usually stretched pretty thin. I mean, our first year there, Genoa Bar was busier than Candy Dance. And that's so that's kind of the problem from that angle. But I might pull more Nova staff to come help. But I guess the other issue there is I've got, you know, we're the main sponsor for the Candy Dance. So I'm probably going to have 20 staff at the Candy Dance, you know, 2 weeks later. And I like to not ask too much of my employees and, you know, make them feel obligated to do all the extracurriculars. Yeah, exactly. So Friday, let me think. So Friday, I'm driving out to Elko with the family. Kids have a big wrestling clinic out there. So I'm gonna do a bunch of admin work in transit and kind of think through it this week while I'm traveling. And then by the end of the week, I'll get something out based on volunteers and based on registration that's a lot more succinct about what I need. And then we can see who can sign up for what and go from there. But
Okay.
we'll have a flyer by the end of the week.
Okay. You send it to me, Sean. I'll get Kevin and a couple other guys to look at it and proof it, make sure we got it all, and we'll get it posted up.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Sean,
sounds
I'm
great.
retired. I can help out whatever you need also, anytime, any day, doesn't matter.
Cool.
Thank you, Rory.
Awesome. All right. Do we want to see? Do we want to move? Denny, are you top pressed for time? Do you want to get you on and talk about your the new old Cub?
I'm not really pressed for time or anything, but
Well, you're up.
okay. So I am now the general for the Northern Nevada chapter of the Pharaohs Car Club. We have Carson City with Joe Thumb is the general. In Dayton, we just opened up a new chapter there with Tom Lackey. And in Fallon, we have Gary Zahegan. My goal is to try and get everybody together within the Northern Nevada chapters and try to put on at least 1 or 2 annual charity shows or events. Right now, Jonathan Smith, he's the Brigadier General for Northern Nevada, or actually the entire state of Nevada. He wants to back everything that we do. We're looking at maybe doing like a 5K walk for either ALS and have it coincide with a car show. So we would try and set up a deal with UNR to park in the parking garage and do the walk through the parking garage with all the cars on display.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of us being able to get some time and try and contact somebody at UNR to get approval for stuff like that. See what kind of insurance and cost would be involved so that we know what we would have to charge. That'll probably end up being at least a year out before we do anything like that. I also plan on trying to attend a few shows with just our tent. My truck is kind of out of commission right now. It's in the process of getting a new motor and transmission finally. Rich Crombie is going to be our major. He's going to be in charge of flyers and scheduling, calendars, things like that. So I'm really glad that he came along. I also have Robert Reeder. He's the guy that's helping me out with my car. He's got 3 vehicles himself that he's going to have with the Pharaohs dragger plates on it. I just bought a 63 Nova for my oldest daughter as a project car. So once we get that running, we'll have Pharaohs all over that one too.
You can't even get into your driveway.
Not really. Yeah.
So let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah,
Are you guys wanting to put on any car show this year?
probably not, because we're still in the process, excuse me. We're kind of in the process of getting the 3 local chapters together, and I think we're just gonna do a chapter get together and discuss what we would like to do for starting next year.
Okay. And the reason I'm saying that, it's only because we have an issue with the Dayton Valley Days here.
Uh-huh.
You know, the Dayton Valley Car Club's not doing it anymore. We kind of dropped out after 18 years, got tired. And there was a guy that took over one year and it didn't work out real well. He's gone. And then we had the guy that's doing the Wednesday. You've seen the Wednesday night cruise, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
he came down. He's
actually,
got that.
in the bug, so
He's the one, Kevin, that had that rat rod we pushed into Nova Town
Yep.
Stone.
Yep.
So he was doing Wednesday night cruises, and he called me up the other night, and he has family issues back in Washington. And he asked me to, he was gonna take over the Dayton Valley Days car show and do it himself. And, you know, he asked if we wanted to do anything. I said, our club's burned out on it, so I'm kind of sorry. I don't know, he asked me what to do. I said, well, tell the Chamber of Commerce that you have an issue and you can't put the show on, and see if they can find somebody else. So I'm throwing it out there in case you wanted to plug into an event that's, you know, it's there if you want it.
mhm.
We've kind of got all the, you know, Marilee and I kind of got all the stuff that we could give you to help you, but it's kind of a short notice. I think it's the 3rd weekend of September, 3rd, and it's only a Saturday.
Okay.
But we have the logistics that I could share with you if you wanted.
Okay, yeah, if you can email me that, that'd be great, and I can,
Well, see if you want to do it, and if you want to do it, then I have to get you in touch with the chamber first, because I
okay,
don't know if they have anybody that's filled in yet. So this just all happened within the last week. So
I'm
why
trying
don't
to
you and
find
I
it.
talk, the next couple of days, and we'll see if we can fill it in,
okay.
if
Yeah,
you want. I mean,
I'll talk with Jonathan, and like I said, try and get in touch with all the other chapter guys and see what their thoughts are on that.
okay. I mean, it's a small show, because we only limit it to like 125 cars because of the parking issue.
Uh-huh.
But you got 150 vendors here, and it's the way it's set up, it's very, very popular for everybody.
Mhm.
So
And it's just in downtown Dayton?
it's on it's on the main drag there where Jay's Bistro is.
Okay,
They shut that down. That whole thing's closed down.
yeah,
But I can give you the logistics on how to work it, because we pre-staged our park.
okay. Yeah, I think I remember driving by while everybody was staging last year.
Yeah. So anyway, Yeah, I can talk to you about that privately if you want to, talk to
Okay,
me later.
sounds good.
All right. Devin, you want to talk about VW Hub? I don't know if nobody's
Is
here
Marie
for
on?
to
Is
represent them.
Marie on?
No.
Okay, actually, I want to ask Denny a question real quick. Hey, Denny, Dennis and I were talking about this earlier. How long has the Pharaohs been around? Because I know I messaged you and I said that my uncle was a part of it and in the
Mhm.
Petaluma, California chapter. I was just curious.
75 years this year.
Man,
know where
that's a
they-
long time.
You know where they started? Where did they start from?
Modesto.
Where?
They started in Modesto in 1948, I think it was. So 23 years.
That makes
or
sense. Yeah,
25 years
that's a
ago.
long time.
Do you have
Yeah.
any like an information thing on the Pharaohs?
I'm working on doing one right now. I've been having computer issues the last few days and power outages, so I've been working on it since I became a Pharaoh, and my computer's not cooperating. So
Well, if you could put up like a history thing of the Pharaohs, we could post that on the coalition. That'd be kind of cool.
That would
Okay.
be a cool thing. That would be a cool thing to see, just
Yeah.
because they've been around so long and they have so much history.
Yeah.
I mean, most people know the name through American Graffiti because they had a couple of the guys, as the Pharaohs, and people like Gene Winfield, huge in the custom car world. He's been a Pharaoh since the beginning, and when we had him at the Rockabilly Riot a couple of years ago for his birthday, he was very talkative about the club in the old days, and until he started getting a little tired and a little too warm. So, but great guy to talk to, especially about the club.
Yeah, maybe we'd want him on as a guest speaker and we'll record this and we could post it to the coalition too.
Yeah,
Give him 10 minutes of time or something,
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, when we're on, so
Yeah,
if he wants to come on, just let me know and we'll
he just turned 96 2 days ago, so he's still teaching classes and showing people how to do body work and
cool.
top and tops.
That might be
Awesome.
fun to post. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And maybe we
Absolutely.
get, a bunch of people on to listen to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that out there. That'd be cool. I think that'd be really cool.
And Dennis, as far as the VW Hub, I don't want to overstep any boundaries because it's not my club, but my wife is vice president of that club, and I know she put a ton of effort in it, and I had her back on that. And if I'd get her to come on talk about it, I would. But like I said, she's cooking dinner, but I know she put her heart and soul into that, and actually being there yesterday and seeing all the smiles on everyone's faces and the Volkswagens out there, and Marie and Andy and my wife as well putting on that event. They all had a good time. They worked really hard, and they raised some good money for their charity, and I'm proud of all of them. So
That's
it was
awesome.
good to see, and it'll continue next year.
Can you tell me about the what do they call it? The Han event?
Actually did.
How'd that work?
They did pretty well. They actually sold 6 stickers out of that event yesterday, which was the most they said they've sold at an event. I don't know how accurate that is, but they sold 6 stickers out of that event, and they were Marnie was able to and their team was able to pick out a winner to move on for August. So that worked out pretty well, and that's something that we probably need to talk about as far as the Genoa show. And for NNC, I need to do that as well. So that might be something we need to discuss real soon.
Okay. Yeah. Good. And so the what went on to the Han event? Was it a bug?
Well, yeah, that's all that was there.
Well, no, you had Carmen Giaz.
You know what? Let me get back. Let me grab my wife real quick.
Okay. I'm just curious.
That's what.
B-Dub doesn't only make bugs, guys.
I could talk about ours in the meantime.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We did ours
So
June 4th at Sportsman's. We had 104 registered and about 20 show up in the parking lot. Besides that, and actually we sold think it was 11 stickers for the Han event that day.
Oh, did you guys pick one?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, did you guys move one forward to the Han event?
Yeah, we moved, it was a 49 Studebaker truck, customized.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I think I know that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good show. We got about $2,600 for the veterans groups.
Wow.
They sold a bunch of extra tickets for the August 19th show, which they'll give away about $40,000 worth of prizes.
Holy cow.
And you get a free ticket towards those prizes by registering a car. And you
That's
get a lunch.
awesome, man. Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
So good turnout. 50-50 raffle. The lady that won, she won 230 and turned around and gave 130 back to the veterans.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, she kept 100 and put the rest away.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
really
it's-
neat. Yeah, that's
It
great.
was good. Yeah, we're looking, I guess our August 19th show will be the last Han event for the year
Yeah,
before the giveaways. So we're gonna try and promote that part of it too.
I think that's on the 26th of August, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Great.
So yeah, they were happy. They like I said, sold about 11 stickers there.
Yeah,
There was
good.
actually quite a few cars with the stickers. We had to walk the whole thing to make sure we got everybody, and
Yeah.
it was good. It was real good.
Now on that Han thing, did they all register at your table? You promote it?
We had they showed up. Brighton showed up and was selling the stuff.
Oh,
and-
they did. So Han supported that themselves?
Yeah, and then we made announcements. Come over to the booth and learn more about it. Yeah, so it worked out real
good.
well.
Good. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Hang on one second. Tim, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Hi,
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
it's okay, I'm barbecuing.
No, well, you're good.
So I heard your question was, who was the winner of the Hot August Night series?
Yeah.
Our contender. His name is Cameron Shop, and he had a two-tone gray and white 1974 Bug.
I saw it. Okay. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
nice.
it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was so
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
that was our car that we're sending forth.
And did Han come and support a table for you guys to sell?
They did. Tom was there, and he was there the whole show. And
Okay,
then I
good.
took a picture in the end, and he presented the paperwork to him and explained it to him.
That's
So
awesome.
actually, it wasn't any work on our part. They did it, and it
Okay,
was
good,
it was
good.
good.
And I think
Yeah.
Rory while you were looking for your stuff up, Rory just said the same thing, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Brighton was there, and they supported the show. And then Danny Dotson showed up and got his picture with the guy in the truck. So worked
Yeah,
out
that's
real well.
cool. It'll
Yeah,
be
they-
it'll be a
put
lot
that
bigger
work.
next year.
Yeah, they appreciate it if you put them by registration. Some shows they've been off to the side or out of the way. They need that traffic. He got 6 people out of our little show yesterday, so he was happy with the people that signed up.
How many cards did you have at your show?
So yeah, well, it was pretty small because of the weather. Everybody was worried, so I probably had 30.
No, that's good.
And
Nothing wrong
we
with
had
that.
six that signed up out of 30. He was happy with that ratio.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
that was a good sign up for the B-Dub Hub and Hot August Nights yesterday. So he was
Yeah.
happy. So we were happy with that. So last comment, I'll let Marty keep talking, but Iron Mafia rocks. Their show last week was awesome.
That
Thanks
was-
for having us.
That was fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for showing up and supporting them.
Yeah.
Next one's
was
August 19th, where the big giveaway of that side by side that was out there.
Yeah, we got our tickets in
Oh,
our
yeah.
wallets.
That was that cost them at their cost 38,000 for just
Wow.
a side by side.
That's incredible.
God darn, really?
Yeah, and they're giving it away. Yeah,
Jeez,
and some guns.
that's crazy. That's
Some guns.
crazy. All
All right,
right,
I gotta
anything
go
else?
back.
Any guy, no, Marty, you got to get back to your stuff, right?
I do. I have chicken on the barbecue.
All right, well, we're gonna sign off. Anybody have anything else? Denny, you got anything?
No, I think I covered
Okay.
everything already.
I'll start showing up on these things on the Mondays. And
Yeah,
get some of your other pharaohs to show up here too.
Yep, I'm gonna try and get at least Jonathan, since he's the statewide leader for the group.
Okay.
I might even try and get the president, Wyatt Bowman out of Modesto, maybe see if he'll join in.
Okay, well, let me know if they come on. We'd like to have a guest speaker and talk about the history of the pharaohs. That'd be cool.
Okay,
That
sounds
And if
good.
I do it early enough, I can promote it out to the groups out here,
Right,
get some more people on. So
okay,
awesome. Rory, anything else?
Nope, but I am available to help out with the Genoa show anytime. Our show will be over, so I'll take a break and I'll be glad to help. I can get probably 4 guys from our group to.
Okay, would you do me a favor? Just send me do you have my email?
Yeah.
I'll get a list going for Sean, so he has, has a count 2 list.
Yeah, I'll put it out tonight and I'll be glad to help with the admin registration stuff. I'll,
Awesome.
get there early
Okay.
and help out.
Cool.
That's it for me.
All right, Kevin, anything else?
Yeah, Brunch and Classic starts July 9th at Baldini's Casino, 11 a.m. It's a 4-event series. It's going to go through the summer. We will crown a grand champion at the end of the year with a huge trophy and $200. We also have our charity cruise for rescue, dog rescue, July 23rd. That'll be at Summit, 9 a.m. starting there, cruising out to Reno Town Mall. That's going to be actually a bigger event than I thought that would be. It's kind of turned into a charity cruise show. So there'll be vendors out there. There'll be some dog-friendly awards. We're going to have some fun times out there. There's going to be food out there, music, all that stuff. And of course, our 3rd annual Hounds and Hot Rods coming up on September 17th with Elvis out there, Brian Andrews. We're going to have a pinup girls contest out there and all the fun things and all the vendors that we normally do out there every year. So looking forward to car season. We're ready to roll.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome.
Right on.
Great. All righty. Well, we're just sign off here and we're going to post this recording. It'll be posted up tonight. So if you guys get it, you want to share it off to your own clubs. This is why we do this.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good,
Will
guys.
do.
I'll talk to you. And Denny, call me next couple of days.
okay.
All right.
Hey,
Sounds good,
Danny,
guys.
or-
All right.
Yeah,
Take
I'm gonna
care.
Put
All
up a tent.
right. See you guys. Enjoy your chicken, Kevin.
Thanks.
I don't mean it that way.
Bye,
Don't
guys.
choke it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. See you later.
Good night, guys.
See you later, guys.